All these brothers my guys, know that we fly, know that they ride or die. Why they wanna move like that? Where you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? No rush, go and move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love into peace and gloves. Now you got a deal right now.
What the fuck is up, Ace Gang guys? This your boy GV Breezy here, man, and I'm about to tell y'all the first time I smoked weed. Oh my god, I was high as a motherfucker. I remember y'all first time smoking weed. Do you remember? Couldn't even roll the shit, but you was still smoking. Well, me personally, that was me. I couldn't roll for shit, but I was motherfucking smoking. First time smoking a blunt, not no joint, not out of no bone, not out of no pipe, a blunt. And I was blistered as a motherfucker. All right, so check this out. I was 12 years old, right? In a little country town. Not gonna say no name. About 10 miles from my home. 15 minutes. But anyway, man. So one day, went up there, chilling with my cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? In the country, y'all know you ain't really doing too much of shit. You just walking up and down the road. Kids back then, we didn't give a fuck if we was sweating and shit like that. That shit didn't matter to us, you feel what I'm saying? So we were just basically thugging it out. You know, we done walked all the way to the front of the house. It's like the main highway in this little country town or whatever like that, man. So we just chill. Then one of my cousins say, well, shit, I need to get some green, so I'm about to go ahead, make a phone call, have such and such to pull up, and we gonna get it popping. Me, on the other hand, I'm thinking like I ain't never smoked in my life. I may have stole a couple of cigarette butts. There was almost cigarette butts from my auntie back in the day and smoked on that, but that's it. That's all I did. When the weed came, we ain't had no cigar, so they had to buy a cigar. They had to buy a cigar from the weed man. The weed man back then had cigars on them. You want some weed? Good. You ain't got no cigar? Give me $1. You feel what I'm saying? So shit was like that. So it was me and my two cousins, and he up there busting down the weed and the motherfucking cigar and shit, and we walking and we rolling up. Well, he rolling up. We get to this little blacktop. This is another main area. The main road is here, and then we standing right there. So anybody coming or going on this highway, they're gonna be able to see what the fuck is up, right? We ain't give a fuck. We was still out there rolling up, done twist that bitch up. One of my cousins passed my other cousin a lighter. He lit that hoe up, you know what I'm saying? Rotation, puff, puff, pass, or puff, 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 pass, however the fuck y'all do it when y'all smoking. We got into it, we smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? Passing the blunt, and then that bitch come to. They told me, they was like, look, when you hit that bitch, you hit it, inhale it, do that about 3 times, hold it, blow it out. All right, so you know what I'm saying? I'm up there, big chief, and I coughed a little bit. I got a cold like a motherfucker, all right? So I'm stopped the fuck up. My nose is stopped the fuck in. I don't know what type of weed that was, but bro, once I started smoking that shit, it's like all my senses just, my nose just opened up like somebody had done kicked through a glacier and said boom, and just let a fresh gust of wind come through my shit, nigga. I was high as fuck. After we get finished smoking the weed and shit like that, we walking, you feel me? Next thing I know, my cousin and them passing out cigarettes. I ain't never smoked a fresh cigarette a day in my life. This will be day one that I'm smoking a cigarette and it's fresh as fuck. Man, them motherfuckers pull out a pack of Newport 100s. And if you know about smoking Newport 100s for the first motherfucking time, that shit bust my head wide the fuck open. Boy, I was high than eagle pussy. You hear me? I was high than giraffe. Nigga, I was high than a motherfucking galactic ship, a spaceship in this motherfucker. Do you hear me? I was higher than Star Wars on a Sorcerer War with Red Man and Method Man at that bitch. I was higher than Snoop Dogg in a motherfucking closet room with just no ventilation at all. Nigga, I was high as a motherfucker. So by this time, I done went around my parent, my mom, and I'm trying to play it off, keeping my head down. Don't want them to see my glossy red eyes and shit. Get back home, riding on the way home. I'm so motherfucking high, I feel like my head is about the size of the Empire State Building, and my body feel like a little bit ass ant, nigga. I'm high than a bitch. Whoo, I was high. I was so fucking high when we finally got home and parked that bitch. I jumped out that motherfucker and ran to the bathroom, turned the water on in the bathtub and just put my face in it. Like, please just let this high go away. I was so high, I could look down on people and still be high. I was high as a motherfucker. Long story short, when you're 11 or 12 years old and you experiencing with smoking weed, you better know what the fuck you're smoking. Because I was high as a bitch. I wasn't laced. It was weed. I seen it rolled up. I know what weed looked like. But I was high as a motherfucker. And that was my first time smoking weed. Eventually, the people that stayed across the street when we got our weed from old boy, it was an old man over there and he was watching. I say about a week passed. We had to go, we went to church in this little town. I say after church, you know, everything cool. I'm noticing my mom standoffish. She ain't really saying nothing to me. But I ain't paying no attention to that. Man, I get home. My mom done told my pops, your son smoking weed. My dad came to me and said, son, you smoke? I'm looking like, smoking what? Are you smoking? No, I'm not smoking. I ain't smoking nothing. And I wish I could smoke something right now, but I ain't got shit to smoke. Man, I almost like got my ass whooped. I had to lie myself out that situation, but I think my dad knew what was up. I'll tell you like this here, man, that was my first time getting high, and bruh, it was the truth. So that was my story about my first time smoking weed, getting high as a cactus pussy. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share the video. I'm fucking up right now, but I really don't give a fuck because this is the part that y'all see in my authentic stage. So, again, if y'all like the content that I'm creating and y'all follow me and y'all fuck with your boy and you want to be a part of Ace Gang Gods, all you gotta do is hit that sub button, comment below, share videos, and just rock with me. Also, I'm on TikTok, GV Breezy, or GV_Breezy. Y'all see all the information in the description below. But rock with your boys, stay safe, stay fresh, peace out.